Hey guys, Kosho here. I'm talking quietly, hope you can hear me. So this is the back of my PGPC, this thing. I am going to take the motherboard out of it because Skyrim's coming out and my current computer it is definitely probably not going to be able to handle it. And this one can hold more RAM and a better and the processor that's in it right now is already better. And I can't afford to be buying and building a new computer right now, so we're going to take the motherboard out of this. And I know some of you were curious about what the insides of this looked like. So I will be showing, well, the back half of it. The front half, I'm not going to be taking apart because that was really hard to put together in the first place. But I will be back in a moment. Alright, the first step was removing the tabs. Right here, I already pulled those out. They're like these, but they're white. I have some more white ones that I should have had down here. Can't find them for some reason. But here, let me show you what it looks like if I can get it apart. 1 second. Here, look at my computer screen. Oh, Peggle. Okay. Let me show you here. Alright. That is the controller half taken off. A big mess of wires. Not good lighting in here, but there's a screw here, which you can't really see because of the crappy camera, and a screw up there. Then I have to take the other panel off. Then there'll be 2 screws on this side. So I'll be back in a minute. Okay guys, here we go. This is the back panel coming off. And look at the mess of wires and shit. Alright, so here's the side parts. There's all of these extra big wires in here. And this portable could have been so much smaller if I wasn't so set on it being modular. I wanted everything to be unpluggable, well, basically for the reason I'm taking the motherboard out right now. But so many wires. So here's the controller side, and here's the the VGA cable. Can't see it very well. Still got that big, what are they called? Yeah, fuse on it. And yeah, so many things I could have done to make it smaller with smaller wires and shorter wires and things like that, but I really wanted it to be modular, that I could unplug things, plug it back in, and just have it work, which ended up being part of a downfall of this thing, that I couldn't just, here, let me get you some close shots here. I couldn't just swap, I couldn't use it very well. I couldn't have batteries in it because it was too heavy then. I think even if I got rid of most of the wires, made them smaller, and all that kind of stuff, and actually soldered to the motherboard, I still think it would have been pretty heavy because the screen is so big and everything. But anyways, here we go. I'm going to start disconnecting everything. But you do see that I had room for batteries, something to poke with. There we go. Like right here on this side, if I squish the wires in or use smaller ones. Same with this side, and the same on the other side. There's 2 spots on the other side of the portable as well. So yeah, right now I'm just taking the motherboard out. I really could use it, so I will be back in a moment with it out, probably. Okay guys, here is the what's left. I'm gonna put it all back together, and I'm not completely dismantling this to get rid of it or something. No, I'm still gonna keep this thing and maybe put this motherboard back in it someday or get a new one for it. But let me move my light here. Here, have a look at my computer screen for a minute there. Alright. Here is the motherboard. You can see the heatsink on the video card there is actually another CPU heatsink like that one. and the fan doesn't sit on it completely, but it does its job. I mean, the original heatsink didn't have a fan at all, but this way it stayed a lot cooler. Since I'm going to be plugging in a PCI Express video card here, that's not going to matter so much, so I might remove the fan but leave the heatsink on. Or I might just leave it. Nah, that fan is a little loud. Like when you heard the portable running, that was the fan you always heard in the last video. The CPU fan would always turn itself down to low unless it got hot, which was very rare. So yeah, if I had, you know, taken all these ports off, all kinds of stuff I could have done. If I saw, like, all these things down here, I could have soldered directly to all those pins. All kinds of stuff I could have done to make this portable smaller, but the reason I didn't is because I don't have the money to spend if something broke. This was a one-time project that I actually had the money to buy the parts for it, and if I broke something or screwed something up, that was it. So, like you guys that build GameCube portables that can afford to have like 3 or 4 GameCubes laying around in case something screws up, I can't do that. That's why my GameCube portable, I am taking my time with it. Plus I just procrastinate too much. But anyways, yeah. So, this thing, I'm going to be building a new case for it. Just a simple little case, maybe out of another computer case, to mount this motherboard, plug in my good video card. If I can afford it, I might even get another stick of RAM. Right now there's only one in it. The reason there isn't 2 is because I just didn't have the money at the time, but right now I might be able to afford just a stick of RAM. I don't know. Maybe not. But anyways, boy, this board has lots of extra stuff. There's an LVDS module. Like, you can take LVDS directly. So if I had a screen that actually had LVDS, I could probably interface with this thing without having to use the VGA cable, but the one I got didn't have that. So anyways, that's it for now. Goodbye, guys.